I'm Shajuana. This is Fred.
What's poppin'? We back. Sipping on something. Know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
One more again. Yeah.
we about to talk about the family, man. This is a really sensitive topic for me because I've tried this so many times. I have two ex-wives and I have two baby mamas. And my ex-wives are not my baby mamas. And now I'm married. So clearly I couldn't get this family thing right. But
Wait. Run that back. You got.
boy, that tequila.
You said two ex-wives.
I have two ex-wives.
This is what you did, though.
Oh, did I? I'm tripping.
Yeah, okay.
And I have two baby mamas.
Okay.
But my baby mamas are not my ex-wives.
Okay, so we're at 4. Okay.
So, and then now I'm married.
Yeah,
so,
you're right. Okay.
I've attempted this family thing multiple times. And man, it's just, for me, how can I say this? First off, the black family, in my opinion, was basically set up to fail from the time of, like you said, welfare.
Okay.
That was because when slavery was over, black families were still strong.
Right.
Blacks are resilient. They strong. They bounce back. But the whole plan to give blacks welfare and then tell the woman, oh, he can't be in the house.
In order for you to
can't
get
be in the
assistance.
house.
Right.
That was the setup. That was the setup that really broke the family, in my opinion. And the repercussions of it, I feel like, is still being felt in the black community big time because I don't even know the statistics now. It's just something crazy. I can Google it. But the amount of homes right now that don't have a father is just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, this is a crazy one for me.
So you feel like you got it right now?
Yeah, that's good. No, I don't feel like I got it right. I feel like I have the right perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like being in America it forces us, everyone, black, white, Mexican, I don't care who you are, to consume. Gobble up as much as you can, get yours, stack it up. And if you look at the breakdown of the family now, the family nucleus is broken because a man and a woman that have kids, primarily, and the mindset, the conversation is go to school, get an education, and get yourself a good career. And then they separate. And before coming out of slavery, blacks, we were multi-generational.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't uncommon to be in a home where it was grandma there and Annie and aunt, and everybody was there, but they was on the farm working together. That's gone. So I feel like getting myself to a position of understanding what a family needs to look like is not what we see in America today. It ain't the mom, dad, 2 kids, and a dog. Like, that's just garbage.
It's the community.
It's the community. The community is having everybody that's from the family play a part, pour into.
Back in the day when they say it takes a village, literally it took a village.
That, man. And that's
Right.
not even, matter of fact, I was just talking to my boy girl. She's from Africa. And she was like saying that, like, the way we came up, it took a village. Like, she don't even understand, like, kind of the way we operate out here.
Right.
Coming from Africa, she look at us like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all so separate? So
Well, it's like back in even, 20, 30 years ago, if you were out of pocket, you could get reprimanded by the lady down the street, by your auntie, by whoever saw you out of pocket. They, you could get disciplined. Now, you better not touch my baby.
that happened to me.
And yeah.
I got caught sneaking home from school, and somebody called my auntie, and she pulled up at the house and was chasing these chicks around the house. I come busting out the bedroom like, hey, we gotta go. Boy. It was all bad.
Okay.
But I'm
Oh,
like,
you wild.
I'm thinking this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm born in the 70s. The fact that I thought I could slide to the crib and do me.
And do your thing.
And somebody's like,
somebody's
hey,
always watching.
Lil Freddie here with some of these hoes, these hussies. Man, my auntie pulled up on that house so quick, boy. I was like, oh, dang, this is all bad. We got away, though. Lord Jesus.
So let's get back to that.
Auntie
Let's
Tina.
get back to the nucleus of the family structure.
No doubt,
You know,
no doubt.
and respecting that structure. You know, we gotta respect the elders. We gotta respect the wowzers. We gotta respect the ones that came before us. Times are different, but respect is respect. You
That
know?
part right there with the respect. Young people today, even I see it in my oldest. He's respectful. He's definitely respectful, but he's on his own agenda. And there was a day and age where if an older person came and spoke to you, you would literally listen. Like there was a time where if you got a woman pregnant, they was like, okay,
What you gonna do?
so y'all get
get
married?
Right.
And it was like, yeah, man, we're getting married. Like, oh, okay, so the family is more important than what you feel. The family is more important than your career now. Whatever you was doing has all came to a screeching halt. And the elders put that pressure on their neck, and they stepped into it like that.
Yeah. My mama gonna kill me. But that's why I was present at their wedding. Not in physical form, but it was like, okay, so what y'all doing? Sis,
I love it.
You know?
Is that your story?
is that my story?
Is that how you came into Shut your mouth. Who put the
They
pressure
probably
on
gonna
who?
My grandmother and her sister.
Put pressure on
They
your
did-
pops?
my mom was like, okay, well, now that you with child, now what? I guess we don't do that.
Wow.
Ain't no shacking, ain't no, we ain't have no little bastard childs running around here, so
Wow.
what we doing?
And one of the
But I mean, shoot, how old am I? 42? 42,
I love
43 years later, they,
and
you know
what's
happily
crazy?
married.
That's I was just telling my wife the other night, the thing that's so crazy about you to me, when I met you, I've never seen this. You said, yeah, my mom and dad, they happily married.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you told me that, like, I don't know any happily married black people.
Yeah.
That been married
Yeah.
that long, they still married?
And
That's sad.
still go on dates,
That's
together.
crazy.
Work together. You know.
Man.
Have business together.
This is what's
actually
missing.
like each other.
So let me ask you this: how do we get back to that? Like, I'm trying to do it with my youngsters. Like I'm drilling him. Like, you're a leader. You're a man. After I die, you have to carry on the family legacy. I'm not letting him think about building his own business. I always tell him family legacy. But how do you feel like as a people we get back to that, like, family?
We gotta be still and be obedient. Like,
Ooh, she preaching there.
yeah, it's the chaos, the noise, the trying to keep up with the facade, the facade of it all. That's what's messing us up. Like, if we get back to the root of what family is, what being married is, and actually doing what we're supposed to do, learn a person.
Wow.
Figure out if a person is for you.
Wow.
Like, be obedient. If God tell you that ain't the one for you, don't do it, because you're going to miss out on the one that is for you because you was disobedient, and now you done got with so-and-so. Y'all done got locked up. Y'all done got kids, and now you're like, well, I'm already in this. I'm going to miss out on what I was supposed to be with.
Yeah.
Because I was being hot, being fast, so it's a lot of factors that go into it.
It's a lot of factors
that go into it.
I'm going to hit a curveball on you, what you just said. Because there was a debate I came across that really messed my head up. It was a Christian man debating a Muslim. And the Christian basically was talking about how Muslims don't have the freedom to choose, so forth and so on. How, what do they call that? Arranged marriage.
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Wait, guess what the Muslim said to shoot him down? He says, well, in the Christian faith, y'all have the highest level of divorces, and we don't. And he said, because we believe that marriage is a commitment. And I was like, oh, wow. So I feel like, because I've been married 3 times, man, feelings is nothing. Like, feelings is fleeting. Marriage is about commitment. And if you're going to have the family, you want to get the family right, I feel like one thing that's going to have to happen. If you're going to have a child, you're going to have to stand by that child and that mother. And to take it to the next level, right now, my daughter and her mom, my oldest daughter and her mom, they're moving to Texas. And even though me and her are not together, my goal is to make sure that I can set up my daughter, my oldest daughter, in a position to where she can also be still taking care of mom. So now that I'm almost 50 years old, I'm kind of coming out of it. But it has to go beyond like feelings and emotions. And that's fleeting. Like, you're going to wake up one morning and like, oh, I love you, baby. That ain't
Well, my
gonna
mama tell you all the time, there's days I wake up and I don't like your daddy, and your daddy don't like me, and I'll tell them, I don't like you.
Wow.
But I love you. So tomorrow, we're going to be good. But right now, in this moment, I don't like you. But they know that commitment is there.
That's big.
You know, that commitment is there. So if you can be honest and say, I know I'm not going to like you every day, but I'm
still
not
like
going
my wife.
anywhere.
We only been married 8 years. I still like my wife.
Well, we talking about 42, so they didn't.
42, they
43.
They didn't probably had to do the whole sleep on the couch thing a couple times.
But you know what? I never saw any of that.
Oh, they didn't go to bed mad?
I never saw it. I'm sure they did, but I never saw it. But
I ain't mad at them. All right, well, man, I guess that's pretty much all we got on this topic. Love to hear what y'all think as far as the black family, the family.
how do we get back to...
How do we get back to the health of the black community, the family? Fathers being fathers again, fathers being present, honoring and respecting the elders, honoring their wisdom, that gray hair, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a way to hear them speak into our lives, not maybe 100% agree, but then still respectfully receive what they're saying and then do what you do in a respectful manner. So, love to hear what y'all...
You have to understand how things are up here.